Yo! Welcome back. And if you're not coming back and it's the first time you come to my video, yo, welcome. I wanted to update you today on what I've been doing with my Nissan. So, get these. Oh, warmth. Today is the first day that I've took a half day off to work solely on my own on the Nissan. I really have to get this car finished and basically put back together to some extent today because Dad's Chevy is back. So Dad's Chevy, my dad has a 60s Impala, has been off having some new parts fitted and some tuning done to it, so it should run a lot better. So I've been taking a leaf out of my own brain and saying, right, let's actually get some stuff done. So I've spent a lot of freezing cold nights down here, all on my own, preparing the rear of the Silvia. Now, if I can get my little lamp on, and I will show you. Right, are you guys ready for this? Because I'm actually really impressed with myself. So in here you will see the mad big coat of primer I have laid down, all etched primer. I've also done it as properly as I can by covering up as much as the car as possible. I need to do the other side before I get spraying today. But I'm going to lay down probably one more coat of this primer stuff just until the can runs out, mainly on the roof because I didn't do the roof that great, and then around more of the roll cage in certain places that I missed because obviously not having the right protection around it, so I didn't want to potentially ruin it. So I'm going to do that now, but what I have done in here, you will see, I've removed all sound deadening. I've also removed all spot welds from all the bits up there. So when the last cage was put in, he cut actual parts of the car off. So I've now removed all of the spot welds and the seatbelt brackets. Also the airbag bit, I've had that removed as well, but I did drill through one little bit, but that was just my first practice one, so lesson learned on that. I tidied it all up and I have laid down the etch primer, so I'm going to go around and make sure I get the etch primer everywhere now after covering up more of the actual bodywork of the car. Then I'm going to hopefully get it all done today. That's why I wanted to film this bit, because I didn't want this to be like one of these really long stretched out episodes, and then we can get it all painted, let it dry, and then later on I need to go pick up some E46 arms for this that aren't ruined, so I can get this on, and then we can get this beast hopefully done later in another video. But I'm very excited. I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to start papering up more of the car. And yeah, we're going to get on with this today. It's going to be sick. Right, I have put a little bit more primer down in all the places that I think I was missing. This isn't obviously going to be a great job, but it's going to look better than just leaving it raw. Oh, I need to do some primer on the back of them bars over there, actually. I realised I forgot to wrap the handbrake in the column, which is kind of annoying, but never mind. What I'll do real quick is I will chuck that final bit of etch primer down over there. What did I do with the can? Climb on in it. Sick. So that wasn't the only thing I've been tackling this week. Oh god, I'm getting a bit high from that. I should put that mask on. Whew. So the other thing I've been tackling this week was the interior panels. Now, if you'd have seen previously, my interior panels were all painted like a different metallic purple to the whole car, and it looked kind of cool in it, but I didn't like it because it didn't match anything else in the car. So I have done this in white primer. So if anybody out there who follows me, they know what's coming next if it's white primer been put down. Obviously not the neatest job ever again, but doesn't matter. This is purely for a bit of fun, just to do something. So, right, I'm going to give you a whole 10 seconds right now while I walk over to the can. And you got to leave your comments down below what colour you think it's going. And if it's right, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. If not, have you ever watched one of my videos before? I guess that's about 10 seconds. It's going fluorescent yellow. Gonna be just giving that a lick of paint while the new primer is done in there, and then we can start laying down some base coats, and hopefully it looks pretty sick. Oh fuck. Hello. Oh, so good. First coat laid down on that. I love this colour. I really love this colour. I really enjoy rattle canning stuff as well. It's just fun. It's just really fun to do. So the job obviously isn't the best. It comes out not the best, but I'm just doing this because it's fun. This is enjoyable, and to me this is what cars should be all about, is just trying stuff on your own, even if it doesn't look the best in the end. At least you've given it a go. If I wanted this car to be a show winning car, there'd be certain garages I'd take it to, but I'm not looking for a show winner. I'm just looking for a fun car to drive and send and make memories with, and hopefully pass this down, these ideas and stuff, and just having fun to my kids, you know, eventually, when that eventually happens. But yeah, we'll let them dry now, and then we're we're going to keep alternating between the two. But I've had to open the door because I think I was going to pass out in here. Because it is, oh, it just fumey. Oh. Okay, update time. Here we are. I have done some of the rear. I'm already running out of cans. I forgot I need more, but the super kind gent that sent me these, his Instagram's name's on the screen now. Thank you so much. It saved me a little bit. So that's fucking sick. Thank you so much. And these cans are so good to spray with, so thank you so much. I'm gonna leave his details, top comment. So if anybody needs any cans of paint, you don't have to keep running the Halfords like I do. You can be a bit better prepared and get some off him. That's amazing. Thank you so much. But overall, it's looking so much better already. But we're definitely gonna need more cans. So I'm gonna leave this to dry a little bit. Update on the yellow. I've done 3 coats on here now as well. So that is getting there. We're getting there, team. But what we'll do is we'll go to Halfords now. Probably get some chicken selects on the way. Because man needs to eat. So we'll get some food. Go up to Halfords, Colchester. Hopefully they have the colour we need and we don't have to go all the way to Ipswich. But worst case, we'll go up to Ipswich. And then hopefully by the time we are then back, Josh will be here and we can crack on with that while I finish up the cage. But wow, it's looking so much better already, just being like one colour in there. Bear in mind, all this front is going to be recovered by carpet, so I didn't feel like the need to take all of this sound deadening out and waste all that time and effort. And I could just focus on this, because today is the last day that I have access to this garage. So, to this side of the garage. And I can't be bothered to take all the paper off to then put it all back on, so we'll try and get all that done now. And today, let's go Halfords, let's see if they've got what I need. Let's do this. That's that job done. Let's go home. I need to keep the receipts from now on so I can give them to my accountant so the government can strangle me for every little tiny piece of money I earn. But yeah, the thing I mentioned in the video where I sold the E36, that might be happening like sooner rather than later. We just have to wait a few weeks to see if a certain thing comes off, and if it does, then I can just send an email and order a car, and it's gonna be insane. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens. I'm excited. I just think it should be cool. Let's go finish up this Silvia. I'm excited, boys and girls. Oh, 3% girls, yeah! Okay, so we are back, and I have bought a bunch of different blacks because there was only 2 of the Audi Phantom Black in there, and I do not want to have to keep delaying this. So I've got 2 more Phantom Black, so that's 3 cans, 3.5 cans in total. A couple of standard gloss black, and then I've got 3 gloss black, and then 2 Honda Nighthawk blacks. Honda Nighthawk black has blue pearl in it, so then it might, if the light hits correctly, it might contrast a little bit and look really nice. If not, at least it'll all look black. That is my main goal here. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to get the roof and all the rest of the side bits all done. I also need to do that back parcel shelf. But if I'm completely honest, completely honest, I'm tempted just to put my parcel shelf back in there because it looks such a mess with all the wiring and all that sort of stuff. I do still have the original parcel shelf. It might look a little bit out of place, but I'll see. I'll have a think. I will still try and tidy it up a little bit. So, right where we are currently at, I have got the whole first layer down of the whole car, and I've used nearly all of the paint. So I'm going to use, like I said, the plain black now to go over, and then try and get as much as the Nighthawk black on there to give it a little bit of a sparkle, and then start layering some lacquer down. I hope I didn't cut any important wires either, because I just hacked the wiring loom out for the radio. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But so far so good. I'm very tired. My finger's starting to go numb, which means it's going to be numb for weeks now. Brilliant. So I want to continue that video once that's all dried and I can lacquer it, let it dry again, and then start to put all of the interior back in. Oh God, my nose bleeding. That's where we're at with the Silvia. So we're going to flip reverse now. I'm going to go film another video because, well, I've got a lot of time to kill and I need this to dry. So we're going to make a little start on this and do the best I can. So if you are wanting to see what happens in the next video on this one, please hit subscribe. Hit the little notification thing so you get a notification when I upload a video. That'd be amazing. And yeah, it's been great. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give away 2 of the 10-year anniversary 621 limited edition stickers. We're doing these in very small batches. There's no limit on the numbers, we're just doing them while they're selling. So 2 in one of the colours of my pickings, whichever we've got on that batch at the time. So just leave a comment down below. So just leave a comment down below to enter. I'm then going to pick at random a winner. And yeah, so this is not a forever goodbye in this video. This is just a come check out this one in a minute. Right, we'll be back with the Silvia as soon as that paint has dried. Sick. Right, dudes, I have managed to lay the lacquer down on the cage and interior now. Like I said, this isn't going to be like a perfect job, but it's going to be good. It's going to be way better than what it looked like before. It looks so much cooler than the fluorescent yellow. Like, I'm so glad I didn't do the cage fluorescent yellow again. Like, it's so much better just being all black. I really like it. I've got more paint if I need it to go over it or whatever, but it is what it is. Like, I didn't have, I'm not going to lie, the whole ability to do the whole thing. I'm kind of looking at that corner over there and it's looking a bit more white. But maybe that's just the lacquer drying. We'll see when we come back down another day. Probably Sunday evening maybe. I'll try and come down and finish it all off and put it all back together. In which case, that is when I will finish up this video. So, I'll see you then. What up, team? We're back in this freezing cold garage. Super late in the evening on a Sunday night. But I want to get this done. I want to get this video up for you lot this week. So we're back down here and let's check out the Nissan. I literally just walked in. Dad's Chevy has returned, by the way, for every one of you guys out there that was asking. I did tell him people were leaving comments about it and he felt really good. So thank you for taking notice of what my dad likes. Cage actually looks pretty good for the type of job I did. I'm actually happy with it. There's a little bit of lightness still, which I'm kind of a bit disappointed about. I really need to put this on so I can see properly, but you see on the back bench it's quite light over in that corner. I don't know that. Let me have a look. Got it's done as best I can. I cannot be asked anymore. That is as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to slowly start putting it all back together now. I'd like to get the carpet in, dashboard in. Tom and Megan are here. Tom's gone outside. Megan's around there. And oh, there's Tom. So I'm just going to try and chuck it all back together and see how it looks. But unfortunately I've got a bit of overspray on a couple of the bits here. I thought I'd cover it up well enough, but obviously not. So I have to cut all that out, give it a proper clean, maybe next weekend if I get a chance. But yeah, sweet. Right, let's get putting back stuff together, stuff in. Yeah. Look at the yellow, boys! Interior update. Me and Tom have got the dash back in, the new centre painted console, the floor back in, the side trims, the Silvia bits written on in. Next time, I'm going to be putting the chairs back in. And hopefully have the new updated custom dials that I'm doing at home. Hopefully they don't look absolutely shite, but they might do, so that could be terrible. But anyway, that's that for now. Let me know what you think down below so far. The cage is obviously all done to a point where it works, which is the main thing. And overall, I'm relatively happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. It definitely looks way better than before. Let me know down below. Do you like what I've managed to do in my spare time? Hopefully you've enjoyed the little bit of a journey that this has taken, but I'm now going to go home and relax. So please make sure you're subscribed. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I will see you again next time. Bye. Peace.